With extra time, I'd like to think I would have done this better. The fact that I could ever fail never crossed my mind. Somewhere out there, hear my demons screaming now or never. I think I just crossed that line. I'm kinda done with hanging out in bottle service. You confuse me, yeah, you use me, but that's just as well. Hungry people trying to break me make me kinda nervous. Just goes to show that you never can tell. Does everybody live in a dreamland? Is this dreamland all that we know? Swallowing us up in an avalanche and blurring these lines with smoke. They tell me that I should be a real man, but the only thing that I know is that I'll find my way out of this wasteland, 'cause this wasteland ain't home. With extra time I could have made up better words and letters. Pale shadows of my heroes help me rule the night. Somewhere out there hear my people screaming, do it better. I'm just an echo of the things I like. I'm tired of never feeling like I'll serve a purpose. Snow and mirrors, future killers, yeah, just be yourselves. Hungry people always stressing, guessing never surface. Just goes to show that you never can tell. Does everybody live in a dreamland? Is this dreamland all that we know? Swallowing us up in an avalanche and blurring these lines with smoke. They tell me that I should be a real man, but the only thing that I know is that I'll find my way out of this wasteland, 'cause this wasteland ain't home. If I don't believe in all the old gods or the new, how am I supposed to find my way? Searching the universe for something we can do, and living to fight another day. And that's okay. We're falling from on top of the tree house, and no one cares if we go. I stumble over to a policeman. He says, son, you better get back home. And everybody's laughing at me now, from their faces covered in snow. I'm trying to be the best I can be now. They say make it something we know. Does everybody live in a dreamland? Is this dreamland all that we know? Swallowing us up in an avalanche and blurring these lines with smoke. They tell me that I should be a real man, but my pride will be the first thing to go. I gotta get out of this wasteland, 'cause this wasteland ain't wasteland ain't just goes to show that you never can tell. Does everybody live in a dreamland? Is this dreamland all that we know? Swallowing us up in an avalanche and blurring these lines with smoke. They tell me that I should be a real man, but the only thing that I know is that I'll find my way out of this wasteland, 'cause this wasteland ain't home.
Hello, everyone! Hello, chat! How are you all today? Fuck, I just opened the door. Hold on, hold on. Gotta turn the music down a bit. There we go. There we go. Hello, chat! How are you all doing today? Because I am doing great. Does everything sound good? Is the music at a good volume? My mic cannot be turned any louder. Is it too? If it's too loud, let me know, but I cannot turn it any louder. We're still having the microphone issues. Jimmy is still in his rebellious teen era. But hello, chat! Welcome back to the stream! you may have noticed that we have a different thing that we are drawing today. I know, wild. So, today, we are working on another art fight attack. And this one specifically. There's only a couple days left of art fight, of course. We're approaching the end of the month. So what better to spend the last few days of the month than revenge? We get our revenge going! Yes! Alright. So this character is Magenta by the lovely Raina's Board on Artfight and Instagram. Toast, you can go ahead and back that down in the chat when you can, and you get the chance to. I would say do the commands, but Fossabot is being weird and has not been loading for the past couple of days, so I haven't been able to change the commands from the old attack to the new one. But do check them out if you can. Alright. I went ahead and started drawing this on paper, so I am going to be tracing out the sketch that I made on paper into Krita, and then we're going to be continuing this. Let me pull up a picture you might be able to see. Might you be able to see it? Let me go real quick. I should have thought about this ahead of time, but it's okay. Artfight. Artfight.net. Me. Go find my attacks. Go find the attacks. Got notification. Attacks. Come on. Come on. Don't be so slow, baby. Yes, there we go. So, this is a revenge. Can you see it if I do this? No, you can't. Why not? Okay. I guess y'all won't be able to see what we're revenging in the original, in the OC that we're drawing. Okay then, that's fine. Jimmy really is going hard on his rebellious teen era, I swear to gods. It's fine. I'm still having a good day and a good week because I found a fucking toad in my yard, which is awesome. It's really funny that I found a toad in the yard because oh, sorry, it just breathed something in like a bug or something. But it is great that we actually found a toad in the yard. Ah, wrong thing. There we go, that's good. It's great that we found a toad in the yard, though, because if y'all know me, y'all know I live in the goddamn desert. So, I have never seen a toad in my entire state that wasn't within, like, 20 feet of a lake or some other body of water, and I live miles and miles away from the nearest body of water. So I have no idea where the fuck this dude came from, but man's was thriving. He was moisturized, nourished, flourishing, in his lane, unbothered. Incredible. I sat there, I picked him up, he was unbothered even being picked up, and I put him in, like, this bucket and just started throwing bugs in the bucket and feeding him for, like, and I sat there fully entertained by this fat fuck for, like, 2 hours. Amazing use of my time. I quite enjoyed it. Alright, we got this. Good. Alright, let's just jump right into this. Oh, that's right, it's a bigger thing. I am actually doing more, even lower opacity. But how are y'all doing today? How are y'all on this fine day? I hope you're doing good. I am doing fantastic. Not only did we find a toad, but I also found a lucky June bug. I am gonna be honest, I have no idea what these are called other places, because we can't even agree where I live what these are called. Literally, there's like lucky June bugs, watermelon bugs, money bugs. There's so many different fucking names for these dudes. So I have no idea what they're called where y'all live. But they are really pretty. They are these, like, shiny metallic beetles that are silver and metallic green striped. And they're so damn pretty, and they scream at you if you touch them. They just start hissing. And we don't see them too often. It's a thing of just see them every once in a blue moon when it's the season. Go. Very nice, very nice. Hello! Hello, Raiders! Welcome in! Oh my god! How are y'all doing? Who raided? Who raided? Xantine? Welcome in, Xantine Raiders! I hope I'm pronouncing that name right. How are you? How was stream? What did you do? How are you doing today? I am right. Awesome, awesome. Hello, everyone. Hello. Oh, this is awesome. Fun fact, you guys are officially my first raid on Twitch. This is awesome. This is so cool. Oh shit. Oh, I got a pop-up that's in the way of seeing chat. Where the fuck is... There we go. What you working on? I am working on Artfight. I made this sketch traditionally, and I am transferring the lines onto digital so I continue. It was a 12-hour stream? Damn! Feel free to just totally... If you gotta raid and run, totally understand. You gotta take care of yourself. I can understand. That's a long-ass stream. Take a load off. Don't you worry. I will completely understand. Yes, but we are doing an art fight attack. That's fine, I can watch for a bit. That's good to know, good to know. Oh, I need some water. But welcome in, Raiders. We're doing art fight. Ugh, gotta drink some water. Stay hydrated. That line's all wobbly. I don't like that. What's your art fight link or your name? If you do exclamation point, I believe it's exclamation point fight? Yes, I think it's exclamation point fight in the chat. It should bring the link up for my art fight. But my name on art fight is in fact Plant Boats. Yeah, it is that one. Awesome. I normally have commands up that are also for finding the artist of the OC that I am attacking. However, Fossabot is being weird, and I could not change it from the last stream's attack victim. But that's why we have Mod Toast here. If you want to know it, Mod Toast will be ready to send a link in the chat of the original. I always forget that. I always forget that a weird setting changed in my pen without me knowing. That doesn't automatically have the things as separate, and I have to manually go and hit the eraser the first time that I do it on an art piece, but not every other time. I followed you. Well, welcome to the garden. Welcome in. Welcome to the Bone Garden. But I hope that your stream went awesome. Oop. Tablet went dark for a second. Yeah, I think it went really well. Your characters look super cool. Thank you! let me tell you, I have so many goddamn characters that are not on Artfight yet because I haven't drawn them in years. Bones is my Sona, is my streamer persona, and Riri is just the one OC that I drew one time and was like, you know what? This is a good design. I don't need to redesign it when I was going through my old OCs for Artfight. I have so many OCs that are not on Artfight yet because I need to redraw them. And obviously, they're not going to be there in time for this year's Artfight. But I'm hoping that by next year, I'm going to make it a goal of mine to redraw a lot and redesign a lot of my OCs so that I can put them on Artfight. Because I have a lot of really cool OC designs. I was working on one a couple of weeks ago. It was not a great stream. I wasn't really feeling well, and I kind of got way too. Oh, that is too thick a line. And I got way too invested in the sketching process. But it's an OC that I was working on a while ago that was the Moon Queen, and that character is a part of a 5-god pantheon. I feel that most of the OCs I have on there haven't been drawn in like 3 years. Yeah, that's kind of the thing. I go through very large phases of drawing my OCs for a long time, and then for a longer time hyperfixating on some sort of media that I draw, and then making up stories within that media like fanfiction and shit, and the AUs end up being what I draw, so it's like a weird liminal space between making fan art and making OC art, but it also leaves me in the state where I am not drawing any of my actual OCs, and that's where I've been for a while now. That is where I have been for a hot minute. But I've got so many OCs. Like I was saying, there's the Moon Queen, and she's a part of a 5-god pantheon that for this fictional religion I came up with for one of my stories, where the like basis of the religion is this idea that at the core of everything, the only thing that stays consistent is cycles of change. So the like head goddess of the pantheon is the Moon Queen, and then the other 4 gods are are representative of the different seasons, and they are kind of like these animal-headed gods who represent things that are associated with their season as well as like different eras of life. Like I guess like the god of winter is a skeletal deer-headed god that is also the god of death and dreams and silence and things like that, and like hibernation and all of these different things that would be associated with it. The goddess of the autumn is this trickster crow goddess, this like elderly trickster crow goddess who loves playing pranks on everyone and is like this the fun grandma you have, and she is the goddess of the fall and the harvest and kind of the latter stages of life where you're reaping all that you sow, for better and worse, and all of these different things. I really need to redesign all of these characters because I haven't drawn them in so long, and all of my like character design skills have gotten so much better. But conceptually, I think they're all still really good. Fortunately, I don't have pictures of any of the art on my laptop right now to show anyone. Or actually, I do have a picture of... They all sound incredibly interesting. Thank you. Where did it open? It opened over here. Gonna just move this over here. I can grab it a bit. I actually do have some art of these characters. If I can go ahead and find them real quick. I do not have all of the characters, obviously. I haven't even drawn all of the characters. Where is... I had a Moon Queen redesign that I was working on right before Artfight started. Now, where is it? Where is... Maybe you could do a stream like in the future where you redesign them. I have been thinking about that. Where is it? Where is she? Where be ye? Ah! Come on, come on. Nope, doesn't look like I can find it. Oh well, I'll show it off another time. Don't you worry. You just gotta stay tuned and you will be able to eventually see all of these cool characters that I've designed. I've got, like, a spider Sona in the works. I've got a character that I've made as, like, an Arcana MC. I've got... What else have I got? A lot of just purely original characters that aren't tied to anything. One of my favorite, like, stories that I have original characters on is, this story that I have that I can't really decide if I wanted to make it something that was closer to a D&D campaign, or if I wanted to make it a comic or a book or something, but I want to do something with it. That is this concept of, like, the core premise is that, there is, in this, like, high fantasy world, there has been this centuries-long war ongoing between the sea dwellers and the land dwellers, of just the people who live in both of these places primarily, right? And just so much has happened, and that is, like, the setting of it. But in the middle of all of this, there is this selectively mute siren who has decided to become a pirate, who refuses to fight for either side, because of reasons of grew up in a military family that in the ocean that didn't really want to join the military at all, and actually he fell in love with someone who is a land dweller that wasn't involved with the war at all, but became a civilian casualty of the war. And so they are this selectively mute siren who becomes a pirate captain as a way of not wanting to contribute to this war at all. And then another character is that the siren pirate captain's best friend is a Sealkie who who has not had her seal skin for as long as she can remember, because her dad took it from her when she was pretty much born, but now that her mother is almost dying, she is going to find her dad and, like, get her seal skin back and get her mother's seal skin back so that they can finally go back into the ocean. And that is, like, the two core characters of this story, and it's a really cool concept that I want to work on. Yeah. I don't remember if I asked earlier. Is all the volume good? The music at a good level? I can't turn my microphone any louder because Jimmy is having problems still in his Teen Rebellion arc. I know we have some new people in the chat today. So, for those of you who do not know, Jimmy is the name of my laptop which I stream from. Full name is Jimmy Nitron. And he has been in his rebellious teen era for a while, just having random problems that crop up with absolutely no understandable solution, talking to, like, random people who actually know technology, or not random people, but people that I know who are familiar with and know what technology fucks around with, have not been able to figure out what the fuck is going on with him. So we're just saying that Jimmy is in his Teen Rebellion arc. And part of that Teen Rebellion arc is that, even though, like, the system says, oh, there is a microphone that is plugged in, and it is unmuted, and all of the volume should be good, and all of the settings should be perfectly fine, I actually start talking, and it does not pick up a single goddamn sound that I am making. Absolutely nothing. So I haven't been able to stream with an actual microphone other than the laptop default for several weeks now. It's fine, because we're still streaming, we're still live, we're still here, we're still vibing. And that's the important thing. That sounds so annoying, actually so frustrating. You're doing great, thank you! But yes, it is very frustrating. It is so goddamn frustrating. Especially because the streams are not the only thing I'm recording with my mic. I love your choice in music, by the way. Thank you! It is literally just a bunch of video game soundtracks. But thank you! I need to update my live stream playlist, though, because I have yet to incorporate songs from the Generation Loss OST into my stream playlist, which I feel is quite the necessity. Because that playlist fucking slaps, and we have been confirmed from the person who made the OST that all of it is DMCA free, which is absolutely perfect for streamers like little me. Earlier in the stream I was talking about how it is a good day and will probably be a good week because I found a toad in my backyard. And for context, because I know we got new people, I live in the goddamn desert. The nearest body of water is easily 20 miles away. That includes lakes, creeks, rivers, anything. So I don't know how the fuck this man got here, but he was thriving. Absolutely flourishing and in his lane. I sat there feeding him June bugs for a good 2 hours. And not only did I find this toad at that last night, but I also found a lucky June bug, which I have no idea what the fuck it's actually called. We can't even agree locally what it's called, because there's people who call it money June bugs, people who call it watermelon beetles, so many different names. There's like 20 of them. But it's like this, kind of like medium to large sized beetle that's covered in metallic green and silver markings, and it hisses at you when you poke it, and it's so pretty, and it's so rare, here at least, and it's very, and they're very fun to fuck with and poke and have them just hiss at you. But in general, the consensus is that when you see one, it means good luck, because they don't show very often. You'll see maybe 3 a year at most. And even rarer than that, we also found a scorpion, which, it was actually kind of funny, because my dad was like, I want to find a scorpion to feed the toad, and I was like, don't do that, the toad would probably get hurt from the scorpion. But, like, not a full minute had passed before my dad just is behind me and goes, no fucking way. No fucking way. And just finds a scorpion hiding, like, 5 feet away from where I was sat. So lots of rare finds in a single night. I named the toad Gerald, by the way, in case anyone was wondering. This guy needs to be a little bit more grounded here. There we go. I am incredibly out of practice at drawing locks. I guess the character doesn't technically have locks, and it is, like, chunky yarn hair, but we know it's locks. The character is called Gerald? No, the toad is called Gerald. The toad is called Gerald. This character's name is Magenta, and she's not my character, because artfight, obviously. One could almost say godly. Truly, definitely, indeed, a godly name. I'm gonna get my my brush a little bit bigger. I'm okay with kind of chunkier lines. I feel like kind of chunky lines with this character works because she's supposed to have this, like, childish thing to her. Not almost, most definitely, yes. Gerald is godly. I'm late crying right now. Don't be worried about being late. I say this every time someone talks about it. I am just a dude sitting and drawing in his room, talking at his laptop. You don't have to be worried about being late to the stream. Don't worry. If you're worried about missing something, you can watch the VOD back later. And I'm never gonna be upset about people like, I can't believe you're not getting here right on time, right when I start. Because I am not... Even I wasn't on time today. I was almost 30 minutes late to my own stream, okay? I usually start at 1:30 and we started at almost 2 today, okay? Do not be worried about being late. But if I was gonna if I was going to guilt you, I'd let you know that you missed the first ever raid on the stream. I'm sorry, that's mean, I was hanging out with my boyfriend, my bad. Don't worry about that. That is so much more important than a Twitch live stream. I don't care what is being streamed. Hanging out with your partner is so much more important. And that's coming from an aromantic bitch. Life comes before this. But since you didn't come here earlier, I will zoom out, show you what we're working on. I was working on drawing the sketch on paper earlier, and I have copied it over to digital, and I'm going to be tracing over the lines and transferring it there. We are working on another artfight attack, this time for the lovely Rain is Bored on Instagram and artfight. If when Toast comes back, I think he went to get food, Mod Toast will drop the links to the OC artists, whoa, what guy? Yeah. When Toast comes back, he will drop the links to the OC artists, Instagram and artfight in the chat. We normally have commands, but the commands have been weird. It's not the commands that have been weird. I have not been able to load up Fossabot in days, so I haven't been able to switch the commands from the artist of the previous attack. So yes, this character that we are drawing is named Magenta. She's kind of like this, creepy, almost... Well, not really creepy, but kind of creepy. But she's this, like, living doll character who... Here, I'll actually bring up... For some reason, the frame that shows you Google on my phone is not working, so I'm just gonna read off the character's profile on my phone, but she is a deity of corruption and rot in the form of a ball-jointed doll. Her arms are the only thing not made out of plastic-like substance, and they're super stretchy and moldable. Think Spinel from Steven Universe. Her hair is meant to be poofy, with either a texture of coily hair or like extra fluffy yarn. Just like the ref says, her actual face under is just a permanent like V face of just like doop, 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 doop. Oh fuck it, God, it was too thick. Ah! Why is it so thick? Doop, doop. Face is constantly like that. Underneath the mask. Her expression only really changes with this mask on that she has going on. It's like the sharp teeth and stuff. Yeah. She's literally just a silly little goober. That is what the original artist says. I'm really tired, so I'm gonna go to sleep. Hope you have a wonderful rest of stream. Take care. Or, yeah, of course, mate. Of course. Go rest. You had a long stream. Fucking 12-hour stream. Go take it easy. Have a good rest of your day. Night, whatever time zone. Have a good one. Wowzers, for real. Yes. Yes. Alright. Take care and happy fighting. Yeah, of course. We got revenge on the brain today. And I am sorry that I was late with stream today. I woke up really late and only had like 2 hours before stream started, and I was like, I'm gonna go and make myself some onigiri with the leftover salmon. When Hindy's forgot my chicken sandwich. No! Oh, that is a tragedy. That is awful. This is so incredibly sad. I'm sorry, JC, or JLC. So you just got fries. That is so sad. How do they actually, legitimately, how do they forget the entire, like, main course of your order? Like, how does that happen? Usually it's, like, the side that gets forgotten, if there's anything forgotten, or, like, the sauces or something, or just something on the sandwich. How does someone forget the entire sandwich? As someone who used to work in fast food, genuinely confused about that. Someone must have been having a really off day. Beats me. Who knows? The world may never know. And considering going back, yeah, I think you should. It's not even a thing of if you go back for that, I'm absolutely certain they'll be like, oh my gods, I'm so sorry, let us get that fixed for you right now. May even get a coupon for the future. If you got the time, you totally should go back. It's weirdly hard to do line art on stream for a combination of I'm trying to focus on talking to chat, but also because I am streaming from a laptop. So there is a huge amount of lag between where my pen actually is and where the cursor is on the screen. It's weird, and it makes me have to concentrate so much more on the line art. Especially when it's something like this where I am pretty much tracing my already existing line art. It makes my line art so much more messy. Bumpy, I don't like it. Ugh. But I can clean it up later. Nope. It needs to be longer. But besides the forgotten sandwich, which we are all confused about, how is your day going, JLC? I hope it's going good. I hope it's going good beside that, and if it's not going good, I hope that watching the stream makes it just a little bit better. I'm just a silly guy here for your entertainment. I don't know why that song in particular is stuck in my head. Yeah. Sorry, I'm quiet right now. I am trying to focus on these locks that I have already drawn, so then I can go on to things that are a bit easier and more, or not easier, but I'm more practiced at drawing. Yes, there we go. Now we can go to things that I have more practiced in. Woo! I'm sorry, I know I'm being really, really quiet. This is usually why I try to keep the line art off stream because I just get too focused on line art, and then the colors I can be kind of more messy with and still be within my style. So I do apologize if today's stream is a little bit less interesting right now. God, it's so fucking hot outside. I am so glad that I have this just window unit AC. Sometimes it's so hot, I swear, I'm concerned for Jimmy's health. Go. Alright. The lag is making me so messy. Oh yeah, did y'all hear that the US government confirmed aliens are real? And that there was a whole congressional hearing about it? I feel like if that came out like 5 years ago, there would be a bigger reaction. But you know, the reaction is just kind of, yeah, that seems about on par for recent history. It's funny, just recently I was playing Fakin' It with my cousins, and for people who don't know Fakin' It, it's one of those Jackbox games where, like, you point at someone, or you raise your hand, or you put a number of fingers up, and it's related to some kind of question prompt that everyone gets on their phone. Except one person doesn't get the question prompt on their phone and has to pretend that they did and convince other people they did by randomly choosing something that was within the category of what we were doing. So, like, if it's pointing, they point at someone. If it was raising their hand, they choose whether or not they should raise their hand. Shit like that, you know? So, the whole thing is that and that person is the faker. I was the faker, and I was a really good faker for a lot of this game. Like, I was not getting caught on so many things. It was kind of that I was just lucky and didn't actually have to bullshit my stuff because I just happened to raise my hand or put the right number of fingers up at the right time, and so it was a lot of luck involved. But there was several points where I was bullshitting, just like the name of the game. But the one question that I got instantly caught on, like there was no question whatsoever in who the faker was raise your hand if you have probably seen an alien or a UFO before. And when I didn't raise my hand, all of my cousins just looked at me and were like, you live in bumfuck nowhere. It doesn't matter that I haven't heard your alien story. I know you have an alien story, okay? And they were fucking right of just, they could not believe that someone who lives in the middle of nowhere had never seen a UFO or an alien or anything like that. And honestly, they're kind of right. There was like a repeat of something similar to the Phoenix Lights within my lifetime that I saw. So like, yeah, I have seen alien shit before, but it's so funny that that is the thing that got me caught. I couldn't bullshit anything and just play ignorance for anything, and because they were like, "You live in the middle of nowhere. Of course you have seen aliens of some kind." Weird shit is just everyday life where I live. Whether that be aliens, cryptids, or just wild animals being weird, it's pretty par for the course. Yeah. Why? I hate the lag that happens with this pen! I hate the lag that happens with this pen when I am on stream so much. Please. Please be normal. Be nice to me. I deserve being nice too. But like, we definitely have weird shit that people see. I live in the realm of I will not say the actual name of them because I'm not stupid, but the flesh pedestrians. So there are certainly lots of weird shit that happens. Not to mention just the sheer amount of ghost stories and fucked up history that has happened near where I live. Like, absolutely insane. It would be even weirder for someone who lives here to not see a ghost, cryptid, alien, or some other weird shit. If they haven't, they are either lying or they're like fucking Shane Madej and just. It was probably the wind. The full body apparition I saw was probably the wind. Like, fuck off. Okay. I am once again apologizing for being quiet. Y'all know I get way too focused on the line art. And I get even more focused when the pen is not behaving and when I want it to. Jimmy. There we go. Alright, hammy time. It's a bit too sharp. There you go, that's a nice hand for you. That's a nice little hand. This first finger could be a bit bigger, though. Perfect. Perfection. Deselect. Hmm. I'm so damn proud of this pose, honestly. There we go. Very nice, very nice. Okay, here's one leg. Touch. The Stardew Valley soundtrack is so good. Like, genuinely awesome. There we go. I am once again apologizing for being so quiet. I am sorry. I'm very focused. I'm just zoomed right in. Swear the percussion in that song sounds like a fucking taser. It's weird. Oh, it looks all jointed. Oh, I forgot. Ah, click. There we go. Nice little hand lines. I just need to get all of the lines copied down. traced onto the actual digital. And then I'm going to start fiddling with resizing some shit, because I feel like the torso's a bit too long, and I need this leg over here to be a little bit closer in, like a little bit shorter, and this foot needs to be big, just a little bit. Just a little bit, not super much big, not a whole bunch bigger. Just enough so it seems like kind of proportional, you know? That's what I gotta do. Alright. Now it's time for the ruffles. Oh god, this is gonna be so damn annoying with the effects that are half the... This is gonna suck. This is gonna suck beans. The lag. You know what, actually, we've had an hour-long stream today. I wish I was more talkative today. You know how I am with line art, but this is too damn frustrating to do with the stream lag. So I'm sorry, but I think we might be wrapping up the stream for today. Let me just, change over music. And yes. I think that will be the stream for today. Thank you all for coming in. I hope you have a wonderful day, and if it hasn't been wonderful, I hope the stream at least made it a little bit better. I will see you next time. Next time it's actually going to no longer be art fight, so we're not going to have these back-to-back art streams. We may get back in the kitchen. Who knows? Actually, okay. I think that next stream, we're going to do art one more time, because it's still going to be too damn hot to get in the kitchen. So we're going to be doing one more art stream next time, but it's not going to be art fight. It's probably going to be some kind of fan art. Maybe I'll be doing some more QSMP art. Right? Let's see who is live. Who can we raid? Who is live right now? Looks like... none of the super small streamers that I follow are live right now. So unless someone in chat has a specific recommendation for who we're going to raid, then I may raid into, how about Sherbet Quake? If there is no speak now or forever hold your peace. If y'all have someone who is at less than 100 viewers, then that would be who we're raiding instead. But for now, I think we are going to be raiding into Sherbet Quake, yes. So /raid. Let me just make sure I'm spelling it right. Okay. Yes. We're gonna go ahead and raid into Sherbet Quake. Thank you for coming. Ooh, hiccups. Hiccups are weird when you're in the middle of talking. But thank you for coming into the stream, everyone. I will see you guys next week. We'll do another art stream, probably some kind of fan art. And then after that, we'll get back in the kitchen. We will discuss next week what y'all want me to cook for the next Derby cooking stream. But for now, I will see you guys next time. Good